So that's kind of how we're operating. But especially if you're not from out here, it's going to be way more interesting to listen along with the scanner as I ride around. You're gonna have more context of what's happening. Now this is a sight I thought I'd never see in my life. Skirmish line in front of the Wiltern. They're already moving. They're moving quick too. I don't know if they're staying here. It looks like they may be staying here. The thing about this crowd is that at some point they either have to go back to downtown or they all start walking home unless they keep walking to the beach. Which honestly, they're probably prepared for either thing happening. We're gonna cross the street to the left and get an even better shot. What's up, bro? Yes, sir. You already know. Be safe. W. Random e-rider. He didn't even know who I was. He was like, hey, be careful going that way. I'm like, yeah, I know. Chat, we know. That guy's got a brop dirt bike and all the cops stopped to look at it. Kind of spooked him a little bit. All right, here's our shot. Helicopters are drowning out. Here's where the crowd is. That way, for context. Helicopter. That way. Go like 4 blocks that way, that's where they're at. So they're probably coming this way. If they're staged up right here, unless they're dramatically coming in a different direction, this is how we're looking.
You got a battery pack to charge?
No, I don't. Nope. Alfredo Nuno, thank you for the 5. I think we got some mods in chat. They'll be on top of it if someone's acting up. Josh Levin with the 499. We're gonna wait here and see what these officers do. Thank you, Josh. Chat, if you just tuned in, we're out here in downtown LA. Cops are moving. Sorry, no, we're in Koreatown now. We moved out of downtown. Curfew in effect in downtown LA. We are outside of the curfew zone. A march is going from downtown through K-Town, and they're still going west. We're gonna stand here and see where all these officers go. Alfredo, thank you. It's Fex. Weston and Wilshire has water bottles and rocks being thrown. Was set on the scanner 1 or 2 minutes ago. That's where we are right now. Talks of boxing in and apprehension. Sounds about right. One cop went up Wilshire. Looks like he's gonna do a wraparound. Starting to get a little rowdy, chat. We got 87% battery on e-bike, in case anyone's wondering. Cops are going north on Western. They're way down there. We're gonna get a healthy distance and go behind them. In this part of town, lots of people are just getting home. Big transit center we just were in front of. People, you know, getting off the train and walking home. So If you're thinking all these people out here walking or out protesting, a lot of them are probably entirely unconcerned with what's going on. They're just trying to make it home after a long day of work. Just like I will be. Helicopter flying low out there. You can see it. Man, they're covering some ground tonight, bro. I know those legs are hurting. Me personally, if I'm marching in the group at this point, I'm like getting out of the group. You know, I'm out of the group. I'm getting out of the group, and I'm going any direction, and then I'm just going home. If I have a flag, I'm giving it to someone, and I'm going home. That's what I would do if I was in this group right now, because it's about to get real messy. Chat, keep on keeping me updated with LA Captain. Scanner, free scanner on YouTube. LA Captain. Cops are hopping out again up here. Cops are hopping out. People are in shock. People who don't know what's going on are in shock. They are standing around very confused. Chris Winks, thanks for the 4.99 super chat. Thank you, bro. These people are like, what is going on, bro? I saw him. I saw the look on this guy in the black hoodie's face. He was like, his mouth was agape. What a weird word, right? Part of why these are so interesting to watch is because it feels like a movie scene, right? I mean, take a look at this. Middle of K-Town, street blocked off, helicopter with the light. I mean, it feels like we're at a movie scene. That's why it's interesting. You gotta remember there's some danger involved, and some people might get arrested, but it is pretty fascinating to see everything go down. So here's how we're looking. Obviously, they're not gonna shut the streets down here. Traffic is already gridlocked. I mean, that's what's going on. That's the situation right here. We're gonna move up a little bit. Chris Winks, thank you. Thank you for sticking with it tonight. You got it, Chris. Thank you, bro. Thank you everyone who's donated tonight and bought from the website, everything. Okay, now they're stopping traffic. They're trying to block this crowd in. Got Ellie. I mean, look at what's going on up ahead. People are running up there. Looks like people were splitting. They're splitting left and right. Looks like we can still take the sidewalk up here to the right. I told you guys they're gonna have a lot of trouble in this area because of how this place is laid out. And plus the curfew's not in effect over here, so no one's really like focusing on being inside over here. People are just out and about. I had to mute. That guy was bumping some music. I'm really trying to be on the music thing tonight. Officers are running back to their car again. It looks like they're just playing catch up. Well, you know, they're trying to figure out the right spot to really seal the deal. But as of right now, they haven't figured it out yet, so they're running back. Bro, if this is a regular night for you and you didn't know what's going on, you're just walking down the street, you see a bunch of cops in riot gear with rubber shotguns, you'd be like, huh,